So here we are decoding the customer's provided emergency key from the key fob, and here I am cutting the new emergency key that's going to be in the key fob that we're giving to the customer. Um, and we're going to now go ahead and test the key in the door to make sure that it does operate the door. And you can see that it's smooth, very nice, works great. Up the FCC ID for this 2017 Nissan Maxima in order to generate the key. This one ends in 44014 at the bottom of the page. And here I'm showing how the key is situated in the tool in order to generate it. And we're in the vehicle with the KM100. We're going to jump into the IMMO. We're gonna select Nissan here in a second. I'm just setting up the KM100 to be able to see it a little bit better. Yeah, we're gonna select Nissan. It's also worth noting that the VCI is plugged into the OBD port, and we're connected to hotspot. You need to be connected to hotspot from the very beginning. Here we're gonna choose automatic selection. Okay, now the KM100 is telling me to turn on the hazards and open and close the driver's door once and turn on ignition. So there, we're opening and closing the driver's door once. And it looks like, and we just saw the security light on there, the hazards are going. Now I'm not pressing the button, I'm just holding my finger up to the button in preparation to press it. I just wanted to get the video to show it to the camera right. And what I just did, I just pressed the button quickly. And all right, so now we pressed OK, and the KM100 is beginning to scan the vehicle system, and this does take a while, or at least it can. Okay, so then after a minute or so, the screen pops up, a new screen pops up, and we're going to choose IMO Smart System. And then we choose Remote Control Learning. And we choose Smart Key Learning. So now the KM100 is prompting me to turn on the hazards and turn off the ignition and then open and close the driver's door once. The hazards obviously are already on. Now with Nissan, even when you add a key, it erases all the other keys. So it's important to have all the keys on hand in the vehicle, ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to have we have this screen prompt right here that's telling us that we're going to take the key and now right here I have we're going to use the original key. This is the customer's key, and I'm going to hold it against the start button. I'm going to hear an audible beep, and then I'm going to press the start button with the fob in order to get the dash to light up. So the KM100 is asking me if the ignition is on, which it is, so I press OK. And what we're getting ready to do is program both the keys sequentially, one right after the other. And the KM100 is asking me to turn off the ignition and press OK, which I will. And I'm just getting the fob ready. I have now turned off the ignition, and I'm going to take that the second fob, and I'm going to press it against the I'm going to press the start button once with the fob, and then I'm going to hold the fob to the start button until the lights on the dash light up. And since you can at the end you'll see you'll see that there's an option that the KM100 prompts that if it'll show that there's one key programmed, and then if I want to program another. But in this instance, we're doing both sequentially, and so you'll see that there will be 2 keys registered is what the KM100 will show. So here I am turning off the ignition, and I'm going to open and close the driver's door. I'm going to do that once, and I'm going to then take the first original fob, the customer's fob, and here I'm short pressing it against a start button, right? And then I'm going to hold it against a start button until the dash turns on, which it is now. Okay, so now that both keys are in the system, I'm going to turn off the ignition and press OK on the KM100. Here the KM100 is showing that indeed there are 2 keys now registered, and so we don't have to add another key. We can just we can click on next, but we're going to check the remote functions on both of the fobs, the lock and the unlock. That's the new fob, and the old fob, or I should say the customer's original fob. Lock and unlock are both functioning great. So I'm going to press OK, and then the next screen is going to actually prompt something that I didn't show on the video, which is for each key, you take the fob and short press the start button and hold it against the start button. The instrument panel will light up. Then you turn off the ignition and you wait 3 seconds. Then you start the car, meaning you fully start the car. You put your foot on the brake pedal and push the start button, and you let the car run for about 5 seconds. Then you turn off the ignition, and you repeat those steps for the second key. And then you go ahead and you click OK. The instrument panel will then show that it'll display key recognition complete. And that will exit out the programming portion to the vehicle. But here I'm going and I am checking to make sure that both the key fobs do start the vehicle. I just checked the customer's original key. I put the new key away from the vehicle to make sure that it was in fact the customer's key that was starting the vehicle. So now I've retrieved the new key, and I'm going to come to the vehicle and start the vehicle with the new fob. And please like and subscribe to these videos. It helps me to put out these videos to help others. And you see that the vehicle starts great. And then what we want to do is we're gonna show that the remote start. We're going to make sure that that works as well. So we're first going to try with the customer's provided key, the first key, and that works great. And we're going to use the second key and try that, make sure that that works, which it does. So thank you all for watching, and hope this was helpful. And see you next time.